With the World Cup in full swing and England's first group game just around the corner, the nation's thoughts turn to just one thing.
Some people are on the pitch, they think it's all over. It is now.
No, not that. I'm talking about snacks. Savoury, salty, delicious snacks. Because after all, are you even watching football if you haven't got snacks? So I thought this might be the perfect opportunity to test and rank some of my personal favourite matchday munchies. But what if I could go one better and actually rank World Cup branded snacks, if there was such a thing? It was time to pop a Google on it and find out. My Google search revealed that there are in fact several World Cup related snacks currently available on the market. From Walkers, there are English bangers and mash flavoured crisps, Spanish queso flavoured crisps, and chorizo and onion max crisps. There are also What's-Its smoking cheesy balls. Doritos have a beef taco flavour, and mini cheddars have World Cup adjacent limited edition snacks in the form of chipotle and lime and nacho cheese flavoured snacks. And I'm going to include these because more snacks, more better. So off I toddled to my local Tesco's and headed straight to the snack section. But there was a problem. Can't find any World Cup snacks. This is where they should be. This is all the Walker stuff. And there's the Max stuff. But no World Cup snacks. So in all honesty, this video was shaping up to be a bit of a disaster because after all, if I couldn't find any snacks, I didn't really have a video at all. But then, just as I was about to leave the store, found them. And in fact, I'd found an entire section dedicated to World Cup snacks. They had the bangers and mash and the queso flavoured crisps, as well as the What's-Its cheesy balls. They had the beef taco Doritos too, but I forgot to take a video of it, so you'll have to make do with this picture instead. Unfortunately, there was no sign of the chorizo and onion flavoured max crisps or the mini cheddars that I was after, so it was time to hit the internet once again. But unfortunately, upon checking, both Asda and Sainsbury's were either showing the chorizo and the mini cheddars as either out of stock or they simply didn't have them at all. It was time to break out the big guns, Amazon, and success. But there was a snag. How much? £22.40 for 3 bags of crisps. Well, hopefully I can find them somewhere else because I'm not paying £22.40. And the mini cheddars are no better. I can only get one flavour of them on Amazon and they're £8.88 a bag. Yeah, they were a bit on the pricey side, and I was keen to make this video and I was keen to try as many snacks as I could, but the price made my bum twitch. But I was in no mood for giving up just yet, and at last I had a lead on my elusive snacks. Now the word on the street is that this Home Bargains at this retail park has the snacks that I'm looking for, so let's go and have a look, shall we? And it looked as though my tip would be paying off, as I soon found not only the chorizo and onion Walkers, but the elusive cheddars too. So not only had I managed to get the snacks that I couldn't get from Asda or Tesco's or Sainsbury's earlier, I'd got them a little bit cheaper, and even better, I'd found some more World Cup adjacent snacks in the form of cheeseburger flavoured Pringles and buffalo chicken wing flavoured Pringles. I do like a Pringle. Right, so now I've got all the snacks. All we need to do is test them, which is the good bit in it, let's be honest. And just so I don't like cross-contaminate, yeah, that's the right word, isn't it? Between flavours, I have got a delicious can of water to, you know, just to clear my palate in between. It's fizzy water. It's very good, it's hoppy. And right, so I think we're going to start with I think I'm going to do it in the order that I found the snacks. I think that's the only fair way to do it. So the first ones I actually found were the Walkers bangers and mash flavoured crisps. So assistant, if I could have my Walkers crisps, please. Thank you very much, assistant. So these are the English bangers and mash flavoured crisps. Now this is a multi-pack. Intense rustling. I'll just have the one bag. Thank you. So, English bangers and mash Walkers. Oh, I can smell herbs. It's a good start. Here we go. If I concentrate hard, I can taste sausages. It's more specifically, it's the herbs. Yeah, onions. I'm gonna have one more. I like the flavour. Oh, that one was definitely a bit more sausagey. Max out of 10? 7? 6 or 7? I'm not going to do the thing. I'm going to... 6.8. No, 7. I've changed my mind. I'm going to go for a 7. 7 out of 10 for the Walkers. Next crisps, please, assistant. Thank you. So the next ones I found were the Spanish queso. I'll be honest, I'm not really expecting much from these. These are Walker's wavy crisps. I'm expecting these to just be a cheese crisp. Oh, my goodness, got the nose right in there. Those are cheesy. They smell cheesy. They better taste cheesy. Wow. I'm saying right now, I prefer those to the bangers and mash ones. Hopefully England football do better than Spanish football. But snack-wise, if you like a cheese-flavoured snack, those are really cheesy and delicious. Cheesy and delicious. I'm going to say 7.5 for the Spanish queso. Next one's, I want my golden cheesy balls, please. Thank you, assistant. Right, Walkers, they're actually called, they're not called golden cheesy balls. Actually, they are called golden balls. They're called golden balls, limited edition, smoking cheese flavour. This is a large packet, these are not individually wrapped. I can already tell that these are not going to be anywhere near as cheesy as the Spanish queso. But they do look like footballs, look! Can you see that? Internet? They're like little footballs. There's a good crunch. I need to try. They don't taste of anything. I'll be honest, I'm not getting anything from them. They're not unpleasant. And I love that they're footballs. That's fun. They smell like a vaguely smoky. But flavour-wise, I'm just getting nothing. Right. I'm going to give them 7 out of 10 for presentation, but 3 out of 10 for flavour, because there isn't much. Not good. Of all the snacks I've tried so far, easily the worst ones. Right, next snack, please, assistant. Thanks. Portuguese chorizo and onion. Now these gave me a little bit of trouble, as you saw earlier in the video, actually finding them. They're out of stock most places. Weird. A lot of places didn't seem to stock them. And then Home Bargains coming in clutch with a discounted price as well. So, now generally as a rule of thumb, I'll be honest, I enjoy a Walker's Max. Walker's Max. Oh dear, the water's taking effect. I enjoy a Walker's Max crisp. I'm going to go for one more for good luck. The crunch is excellent, which you would expect probably with a Walker's Max. The potato's really nice. A little bit of an aftertaste. The chorizo comes in after. First of all, you're tasting onions. There's paprika in there. They remind me a little bit of the sizzling up smoking paprika they do, but not as strong. They're good, but they're not super exciting. They're a good crisp. The crisp is good. The flavour's nice, but it's just not. Maybe it's because I had to work a bit harder for these. I was expecting a bit more. Yeah. 5.5 out of 10. Okay, next snack, please, assistant. And actually, we done gone goofed with this video because I actually found these before the other one. But it doesn't matter. Sorry, I just had a water break in between and it went the wrong way. So these are, sorry, I should say, I'm just straight in, so I'm just hungry at this point. These are Mexican beef taco flavoured Doritos. Ooh. You smell beefy and taco-y, which is a good sign, I feel. Dorito. Now, if you're looking for something that tastes like what it says it is on the bag, so far these are hands down the winner. I like Doritos. I'm a fan. These taste like beef tacos. If you've ever had a beef taco, that's what it tastes like. From the moment you put it in your mouth, you get salsa. Tomatoey, oniony, herby. And then the beef comes through, and then it finishes off with the taco shell, which is just the flavour of a Dorito in it, basically. So maybe they've got a bit of an unfair advantage, but being that they are kind of part taco to begin with. But flavour-wise, they're really nice. They're going to go great with water. I don't want to go too high. I'm going to say they're my favourites so far and the most accurate to what they're supposed to be. So I'm going to say 8 out of 10. Maybe even 8.5. Right, so next up I'm going to do the mini cheddars, I feel. Assistant? Thanks. Right, so we're starting off with nacho cheese flavour. Nacho cheese. My kid's favourite joke. Now, I feel like mini cheddars doing a cheese flavoured snack, it's a bit of a cop-out, innit? Having said that, those do taste like nacho cheese. They've got a vaguely jalapeno flavour to it, which you would expect on nachos with nacho cheese. So while, yeah, they're basically a cheddar, which is a cheese flavoured snack, they're good. I like them. I feel like I'm giving a lot of 7 out of 10. I don't know if I'd prefer them to a crisp. I think the queso crisps are still winning if I want something cheesy. I'm going to go just below the queso crisps. 6.5 out of 10. Next flavour of cheddars, please, assistant. Thank you. So now we're moving on to the chipotle and lime. Quite excited to try these. These sound like they're going to be something different and delicious, and I like different and delicious. Let's give them a sniff. Give them a sniff test. Ooh. Okay. Now these look a different colour as well. These are different from you. Those other cheddars just look like cheddars. Wow. Okay. Give me a minute. It's a mini cheddars biscuit. You know what you're getting. They're a little spicy. Just a little bit. Not too crazy. But the lime flavour. When we first pop them in. These are nice. 7 out of 10. Assistant, would you like to try a cheddar? She's been okay. You're intrigued, aren't you? What say you?
Nice.
Nice. More snacks, please. Oh, now, I'm not gonna lie. Buffalo chicken wings are one of my all-time favourite things. I love a buffalo chicken wing. I love a chicken wing. I particularly enjoy a buffalo chicken wing. I also like Pringles, so I'm hoping these aren't rubbish because they're promising. Frankly, they're promising me everything I've dreamt of. Now they do just smell like Pringles. I will say that. What do you want? Cats. Gee, they must. Okay, bye. Okay, here we go. Oh no, don't be disappointing. They're spicy. I tell you what, they're the spiciest crisps by far. They're vaguely spicy Pringles is what they are. I'm really not getting a lot of flavour on there. I would never have guessed that was a buffalo chicken wing if you'd given it me in a blind taste test. They're better than the What's Its Cheesy Balls because they didn't taste of anything. They're still Pringles, so they're good. 4 out of 10, disappointing really. And last but not least, let's try these cheeseburger Pringles. Thank you. Now, straight away, these are going to be better than the chicken wing ones, and I'll tell you for why. Because when I sniff them, I can immediately smell cheese and pickles. So if you don't like pickles, I can already tell you you're probably not going to like these. I like these. These are better than the chicken wing ones. If you can only get one, get these ones. Unless you don't like gherkins on your burger. Because that basically tastes like, you know, if you get like a McDonald's hamburger, other burgers are available, but a McDonald's hamburger, and you have a bite, and you get that slight sweetness from the bread. The bread's like a little bit sweet on the bun. And then you get cheese and pickle with a little bit of ketchup. That's what that tastes like. I'm gonna say 8 out of 10. 8, yeah. 8. Solid 8. Very good. So with all that being said, what was my favourite snack out of all them? Was it the Doritos? Did I say Doritos? Did I give them a 9?
8.5.
It was 8.5. I can't remember. I've had a lot of water this afternoon. I think it was an 8.5. It might have been a 9. I think Doritos are the best snack. Thanks. So I'm just going to eat the rest of this bag and enjoy more water. But if you're still hungry for more, you can check out this video next.